What is up, guys? I am here and it is hot. Man, it is hot, man. But yeah, this week, since I touched on it a little in my last video, if you were here for that, maybe I could put it somewhere over here on the side so that you know to check it out or whatever. I don't know. In my last video, I touched on it a little, that if you were not backing up your work, I don't know, what are you, like, living on the edge or something? Are you one of these people on a motorcycle just weaving in and out of traffic to get around, and it's like, what are you, trying to die or something? What are you, trying to lose your life? What are you doing? But that's my question to you. If you don't back up your work, why? It's so important. And I can tell you, I got a story to tell you. There was this one time with this one story that I was writing. It was a crappy story. It was pretty crappy. It was one of my first stories. Actually, it was my first story. I'd done some edits on it, and then it was just, I had no concept of backing up my work. I didn't know anything about that. I'm sorry. There's people talking outside. I don't know if you can hear that. Maybe I should pick a better place to film my videos. Anyway, this story I'd done some edits on. It's probably the only story, like the story that I had that was the closest to being worth something. And even then it was crap. This is irrelevant, but still. It was on this computer, this dinosaur of a computer. And something happened with it when all of a sudden I log on and somehow it got deleted. It was long gone. And I guess I was trying to find it and I didn't know how to do it. What do I do? And I don't know. I guess me and my dad said, that was a long time ago. I'm having trouble piecing it together. But me and my dad figured out some way to set the date of my computer back so that the file would still be there. And I could recover it or something. I don't even know. I mean, it was an incredibly stressful experience for me, from what I can remember. And it would have been so much easier if I had just backed up my work. See, I'm trying to save you some trouble. To copy a file that you're working on your desktop and to copy into a flash drive takes, what, 2 seconds? And to just copy paste everything out of your one file into the file on the flash drive and save it and eject it and keep it somewhere where it won't get coffee spilled on it or something, it takes 2 seconds. But in a situation like that, it could save you so much anxiety. Trust me, it's worth it. I mean, this is the best method I could think of for now. I'm sure some people do it in a cloud or something. But, I mean, I don't know. I might look at that, because it really doesn't hurt to have it backed up in another spot. Because this could just as easily get run over by a car or thrown out the window. I don't know. Anything can happen. This is not the only place I backed it up. I have it backed up on my laptop. I have it on my desktop computer. I have it on this. And also, since I'm one of those people that really likes to be sure, I have hard copies too. It might seem like a little excessive, but this is my stories, man. Each of these folders here has one story in it. It's a first draft. Unedited. I haven't edited these stories yet, but I do this each time. Every time I finish a first draft that I know I might not be editing for a long time, I might just put it to the side because I have other projects that I need to work on in this moment and focus on, so I'm just setting this to the side. Just in case I go over to Staples or wherever and I get a physical copy of it and I just keep it. So that if, I don't know, if something happens where my computer gets wiped, virus, whatever, and this flash drive also gets destroyed somehow, I still have my stories. even if I have edited the stories and that edited draft gets destroyed in whatever catastrophe happens, I still have something. I have something. It's a springboard that I could still work with. Not completely gone. I still have it. But then you might be asking me, well, what happens if your house catches on fire and your desktop computer, your laptop, your flash drive, and all of this is within the house as that is transpiring? And I don't know. I guess I would just run in there after it. I would run in the house and I would get it. And then as I was being wheeled away in an ambulance or whatever, and they were asking me, why did you run back in the house? Like, why did you do that? As they're applying aloe lotion to my 3rd-degree burns or whatever, I would say, I'm a writer. I think that's pretty much how it will go down. Because, I mean, how do you back up your work? I'm kind of curious. You should leave a comment, like, how you back up your work. How you keep your work secure. Because maybe this system, though I think it works, isn't the best system. Because I don't know. I'm always looking for ways to make sure my work stays safe. That's really all I have to say this time. So why don't you leave a comment if you thought this video was cool, and maybe tell me how you back up your work. Or maybe like this video if you don't think I'm completely insane for being willing to run back inside a burning building to recover my work. And subscribe if you like writer ramblings. And I see you later.